Hey, it's Kim with Guide to the Good at Bowering Park in St. John's for the next episode of Grow Local, Go Digital. Guide to the Good is here to help local companies thrive through comprehensive, affordable digital marketing. We know how many companies, amazing makers, companies, retail shops, all these incredible companies that are active throughout the province. And we believe that the key to building thriving communities is building thriving small businesses. So we want our businesses to flourish. So we Guide to the Good Social Enterprise promotes local companies and helps local companies succeed through things like digital marketing. So Grow Local, Go Digital is a fun, free series, and it's here to help local companies become comfortable and familiar with digital marketing tools and strategies and all that stuff. Because we got really cool stuff to sell to the world. Well, not only sell, bring to the world, and we want to help local companies do that. So today we're going to be talking about Google Search Console. Google Search Console is one of the more than 100 tools that Google creates for internet work. The main thing about Search Console is that it tells you how you show up in searches. So just to start off, Google does an awful lot of things. Google is a search engine. That's what everybody knows, right? You search with Google, you do a Google search, you Google it. That's all referring to the Google search engine. Google also does things like Gmail. If you use Gmail, you're using Google Mail. That is another one of the tools. The main thing about Google Search Console, it tells you how you're doing, whether you're showing up online, and what's working and what's not. So it knows an awful lot. You just need to know how to read it, which is not easy. But if you enter at the right point, you can find information that will be useful to you, and then you can expand your knowledge and grow and use the different aspects of it. So from me, I have an ADHD brain, so having things in a structured manner is really important for me to get it. So when we start off talking about Google Search Console, we talk about where does it fit in the whole Google suite of applications. That's where. So anybody can, search for Google Console. You search Google, Google Search Console, and it'll show up for you. Then if you have a website, which you'll say we probably do if you're tuning in here, you can use Google Search Console to tell you how you show up. So Google search engine works by crawling the internet. So it crawls around the internet. You put something up on your website, it gets Google and other search engines as well, but we're talking about Google, crawl to look for information, to respond when people search for something. So that's the first step, crawling all over the place. And then Google indexes it so that, packages it in such a way that pops up at the right time in the right place. And then it serves it. So, when you search, something is at the top, and then there are more things down further. So often ads are at the top, but whether you want to show up on the first page for the thing that you offer to the world. So Google will let you know where you rank on that. So yeah, that's essentially what Google Search Console does. It lets you know if you're showing up and how you're showing up. The way you get into it is you can Google Search Console and look at it that way. You need to register or verify that you are the authorized domain user. So you can't go fooling around with anybody else's Search Console. You just can do your own, and there's a verification process that it's pretty well, you need to have the, the funny bits, but it's pretty straightforward. And Google's really good at providing that information. I will share some of those links in the replay. And that is really essentially what you do, how it works. Once you've registered with Google, they will send you information if you ask for it. And this is actually what prompted today's topic, because one of the members of Guide to the Good received a notice from Google that said something was wrong. Oh my God, what am I going to do? And we can often get emails from companies that are saying things about our website or whatever that may not be authentic. But if you get something from Google Search Console, it probably is authentic, and you can look at it and see what the problem is. It will, tell you in the Google words what the problem is. And often you can just click fix, and it that may fix it. That has worked, a couple of different times, depending on what the problem is. So that's very, very useful. One of the main problems that people have with their websites is they're being mobile friendly. So showing up on a phone is one thing, but showing up in a way that it lets people see the size of the text. You can click the buttons, you can use it, is really important to Google, because Google wants to be the main thing. And when they want to serve people who the things that they're looking for. So from the perspective of the user, Google wants people to get what they want. And if your website is presenting the things, Google knows that it's presenting the things that they want, it will be helpful to it. So that's essentially it on the whole Google Search Console big picture. I will look at that's it. Yeah. So the replay will be available. You can sign up for our Grow Local Go Digital newsletter, and you will receive this replay with the links to the setting up your Search Console, the Google link. Thank you very much for being here today. We had a couple of technical hiccups, as it's not unusual, but there we are, got through it. Also invite you to sign up for our 5-day free digital marketing series, Know, Show, and Grow Local, with a roadmap. It'll be a good resource that'll help you show up so you can grow. And I think that's it for now. So I hope you have a great day. Oh, did I say I'm Bowring Park in St. John's, which is magnificent. All through the year, but we're into September now, and it's getting really colorful because the fall flowers are coming out, and the trees are in full bloom. It's gorgeous. So pop into Barron Park or wherever you are, the nearest park to you, and have a great time. And we will be back with the next Grow Local Go Digital on the second Wednesday in actually the third Wednesday in September. Anyway, thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.